Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Plus, and I am here to do one thing and one thing only, that is to get comfortable and commentate this excellent episode of Monday Night Raw. We may be coming to you guys a day late, but we are not stopping with the bangers. As to open us up, it will be the ongoing war between the Usos and the LWO continuing as the man who started it off. It'll be Jimmy Uso going one-on-one with Rey Mysterio. Mysterio's back, and he's better than ever, and that's not all. As next week, LA Knight's going one-on-one with CM Punk in the semifinals. But tonight he goes one-on-one with the leader of the greatest university in the world, Chase U. And also, guys, it is going to be the man who made and claimed dominance last week and followed through in the main event. It's going to be Adam Cole having words with the WWE Universe, and inside your main event, it is going to be an old war coming back. One night only, Claudio Castagnoli, Roman Reigns, the Swiss Superman versus the Tribal Chief. It all goes down right here, right now, as we are getting right into the action here tonight as Rey Mysterio set to go one-on-one with Jimmy Uso. But I want to take you back to what went down last week. It was Jacob Fatu and Jey Uso, who were kind of destroying the LWO all which way, as Jimmy Uso wasn't here last week due to the attack, and it was Rey Mysterio returning and joining him, Cruz del Toro taking him out. But then out of nowhere, Roman Reigns laid Cruz del Toro out, laid Rey Mysterio out, and yeah, the spear is all that it took to lay out the LWO. But tonight, Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio are standing tall here tonight. The leaders of the LWO have a great opportunity to look forward to, as it was confirmed earlier tonight on the Wrestle Plus channel that the Usos shall be taking on the team of Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde of the LWO, as that will be a Season 1 WrestleMania rematch going down in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I mean, man, the LWO, they're definitely going to be happy to be there, as they're going to be bringing all the Latino heat to Spanish culture all over the world. But when we do it in Puerto Rico, it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. And oh man, new music for the Usos. I'm all down for this, as the Usos have been sent here tonight by the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns to clean up the oldest luchador in professional wrestling, the man who's outlived them all, the man who's outdone them all when it comes down to the in-ring work. I'm talking Rey Mysterio tonight. Big bro Jim, Slim Jim, Jimmy Uso has a job sent by the Tribal Chief. But coming up at May 12th, the Usos, as we've been saying, will be going 2-on-2 with the LWO. Tonight is a pre-test to what we are going to be seeing come May 12th, as this one is set to be a one-on-one competition. You see, as Jimmy Uso is back here in action, Jey Uso right there behind him. And you know, you notice over the last couple of weeks, Jey Uso, he's been getting a little used to Jacob Fatu. You know, he's not too used to him yet, and he's kind of just trying to keep his distance from the new bloodline that has been surfing around here, as Jacob Fatu was introduced back at WrestleMania, a part of Roman Reigns' new culture of the bloodline. And although Jey Uso doesn't agree with it, he still is tag team champions with his brother, and he still is family with Roman Reigns. At the end of the day, the end of the hour, Jey Uso always does what's right. He always goes and does what's right by the bloodline. But after WrestleMania, you know, even though it was the Usos to win the tag team championships, I gotta argue that after WrestleMania, you know, Jimmy is the one that really got the bump from Roman. You know, Roman ended up claiming him as his number 2, along with the wise man Paul Heyman. Beautiful sunset flip there by Rey Mysterio. Is this one going to be it here into the cover? No. Mysterio trying to put him away early here tonight, looking to bounce off of the ropes, but Jimmy having his footing right there. Beautiful work, bringing him right into the corner, knocking him down, as Mysterio's might have to slow this one down. And these two was how this whole thing started, randomly backstage one day. It was Rey Mysterio and Jimmy Uso, and got randomly super kicked by Jimmy Uso, and just out of a joke. The bloodline playing their bloodline jokes, and well, later that night, the LWO, they didn't take quite well to that, and who can blame them? I mean, come on, you don't just put your hands on the eldest member of the LWO, the goddamn leader of the LWO, along with Santos Escobar, of course, as this is a lot different than last year's Unforgiven, as it was Rey Mysterio going against the LWO, as he was just joining the LWO, and him and Santos Escobar had one hell of a match. Beautiful splash there by Jimmy Uso, moving out of the way does Rey Mysterio. Mysterio looking to turn up in this one, as right as Mysterio gets the upper hand, Jey Uso distracted him, doing what he has to do for his brother. And that brings me back to what I was saying earlier tonight. You know, when it comes down to Jey Uso and doing the job for his brother, he has no problem doing it into the cover. I don't think he's going to be able to save him here. And no, Kick out at 1. Beautifully done there by Jimmy, and a beautiful drop kick to the head. Well, as Rey Mysterio taking his time and working away on Jimmy Uso, we're going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. When it comes to tag team wrestling, the landscape hasn't looked like this in quite a long time. At Unforgiven for the Mayhem World Tag Team Championships, the Authors of Pain will be taking on the heart and soul of Friday Night's DIY. Catch up on all the action and how we got here by watching Mayhem only on WrestlePlus on Friday nights. It's not a night you want to miss when it comes down to the wrestling show. Well, alright, we are back from commercial break as Rey Mysterio still working away on Jimmy Uso. Uso now looking to fight back here as he was getting worked on all throughout the commercial break. And that super kick might have been a lifeline for big old Jim into the cover. Is this one going to be it here? No. Kick out at 1. He's going to have to hit Rey Mysterio with a little something harder. And as you've seen over the commercial break, when it comes down to tag team wrestling, it's never quite looked like this before. Raw's doing its own thing. Mayhem's doing its own thing. And wait a minute, what does Mysterio have in mind? Canadian Destroyer right here in Detroit, Michigan. And no! Imagine if Rey would have put down one of the members of the Usos, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Mysterio through the ropes! Through the ropes, dropping him down, making it count as Jimmy Uso's in pain. He's hurt. Santos Escobar making sure he watches on. And man, oh man, this is not looking good when it comes down to Jimmy Uso. Uso's gonna have to be careful in this one as Rey Mysterio taking his time here. And this crowd is definitely feeling it here tonight as here we are. Look at this now, brings him right into the ring. You know, I'm just thinking about it out loud, and you know, as we made the match official earlier tonight, as we made it official for the LWO to go against the Usos, I feel like that right there is what's making this one that much more personal as Rey Mysterio with a beautiful X Factor now looking to go to the top rope. Mysterio looking to crush him. Mysterio looking to end this one. Mysterio looking to wrap up the 619. Jimmy Uso saying no, having it perfectly scouted. If it wasn't for Jay screaming in his ear, I don't think he would have seen this one. Uso splash. 1, 2. Mysterio's done! And the man who started this whole thing stands on business here tonight as the fans are not the happiest with the Usos. You cannot doubt what they do inside the wrestling circle. I mean, man, what a match that we just seen here tonight, and you already know when we go to Unforgiven, the Usos are gonna deliver. We're talking Season 1 WrestleMania rematch, the Usos, the LWO. I mean, come on. You don't see this very often here in Universe Mode, so when you do, you want to capitalize. But right now, we have backstage Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. Let's see what they have to say. I'm feeling confident tonight. I don't know about you, Paul, but everything has been going good for the bloodline. We got rid of the cancer known as Solo Sikoa. We have a new enforcer who knows how to do his job, and he's one of the best the island has to offer, and Jacob Fatu. I mean, come on, when it comes to every episode of Raw, we are the headline. We are the end-all be-all, and all we're missing is the World Championship, and that championship is going to be around my waist, because I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Matter of fact, I'm feeling so confident, Paul. Book the tickets. Book them tonight, right? Matter of fact, when I go out there in the main event, that's when I want you to book them. Because when I win tonight is my kickstart into the future. And the future is Roman's face being all over this company. I know Adam Cole said he has a problem with me or whatever I stood for in the past, but the bottom line is this, wise man. As long as the bloodline stays together, there is no amount of Undisputed that's going to be able to stop us, because the Undisputed Era are nothing but a waste. They're garbage. Alright, they're a joke, and if they think that there's something compared to what we have cooking, then they're just going to have to see next week. Matter of fact, I'll call my shot already. Adam Cole, me and you, next week, face to face. That's how confident I am in beating Claudio Castagnoli tonight. And as for you, Castagnoli, I know we've had a bit of a rivalry in the past. We went to war in the past, and in the end, you came out on top. But I am a different man than I was last October. You see, the Roman Reigns you're going against tonight is a Roman Reigns who has everything to gain on top of everything to lose. I am hungry, and I am winning that World Heavyweight Championship. You're just a stepping stone. Yo, Claudio, can I get a word? Listen, last week didn't go how you wanted it to go, and I understand that. But tonight is about you. Tonight is about your opportunity. So let's put the past in the past, and let's focus on what's important. Keeping the Shield at the top of their game. Listen, just so we can get this understood between me and you, nothing's fixed until you fix where you messed up last week. You take that handshake back from Will Ospreay and shove it up his ass, because that is the way of the Shield. You do that and me and you are all cool. But as far as that goes, I don't want nothing to do with you tonight. Yuta knows he's going to meet me in the main event, and he's going to go out there with me. Take some time back here, reflect, do what you have to do with this new version of Seth Rollins. But when you come back to your senses and when you understand your place in the Shield, the fact that you are the architect of the Shield, then we'll be okay. Well, things are definitely heating up for the main event later on tonight as Roman Reigns is set to go one-on-one with Claudio Castagnoli. But it's time for Chase U, as Chase U will be stepping into the ring as Andre Chase, the leader of the Chase University, will be going one-on-one with the man himself, LA Knight. He is a megastar. He's known as a lot of things, but megastar is definitely the top counter for that one, I would argue. When it comes down to these men right here, when it comes down to LA Knight and Chase U, these two men are going to put on an absolute banger of a matchup. This one's definitely going to be hard-hitting as hard-hitting comes, as Andre Chase has a lot to prove already to the WWE Universe, and it seems like here tonight, LA Knight is not going to stop that gravy train, and it's not going anywhere, because next week he is going to be going one-on-one against the best in the world himself, CM Punk, and all that goes down next week. It's going to be a damn good one, as I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too, as the crowd obviously is into LA Knight. They love what LA Knight's cooking, and you can't blame him, as LA Knight, when he cooks hard. This man is ready to go, and he is ready to do what the hell he has to do. Man, oh man, yeah, indeed. Well, if you haven't done so far, I want to make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more content on the channel, because it's definitely coming you guys' way as we are about to go on commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Well, with the King of the Ring bracket already looking up, I can only imagine where it's going to go from here, as Adam Cole has placed himself in the semifinals bracket. We know next week it's going down with CM Punk and LA Knight. The big question is, in this final round one match, who is walking away with the win? Will it be Claudio Castagnoli? Will it be Roman Reigns? Ladies and gentlemen, with the history of these two, we're going to have to find out, as we have one hell of a colossal main event. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back from commercial break. I want to thank each and every single one of you for stopping by right here on this episode of Monday Night Raw, as we are getting right into the action right here on Raw. Let's waste no time, as the megastar already unloading completely on Andre Chase. You can't blame him, as the leader of Chase U is going to want to make sure that he does good for his university here tonight. And, well, good is definitely the understatement that he's going to have to do, as Chase U did not have the brightest debut, as when they went 2-on-2 with the Usos, they definitely tried, but they didn't walk away with the victory. Maybe Andre Chase can have better luck with the megastar here tonight. It's kind of hard to stop that gravy train, though. And look at this now, as Chase U flexing a little bit to the WWE Universe, definitely not afraid to do so, as LA Knight turning this one around and taking him right to the outside. Beautifully done there by LA Knight. Man, oh man, look at this LA Knight looking to turn it up just a little bit more here, and I eat my words! Falcon Darrow by Andre Chase, making sure he follows through with everything. I mean, man, oh man, Andre Chase not playing any games here tonight, showing a new shade of him. Oh! As Chase University obviously has some sort of seriousness class, as it's been all fun and games for Chase U, but here tonight they are proving that the fun and games are over, as a win against LA Knight, especially at a point in time where he's not defending the title as often as he probably should be. This is definitely a time that superstars can rise to the top and declare themselves as #1 contender in defeating the champion. Well, that's quite a way to do it, as look at that now, Andre Chase doing more action, destroying him, not playing any games with LA Knight here tonight. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, look at this. This right here is just absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. The Megastar is definitely in trouble, and if I'm LA Knight, I am finding a way out of this one fast. Andre Chase is all over the attack. Again, not something that I thought I'd say when it comes down to Andre Chase doing what he has to do in this matchup, making sure he can walk away successfully with a victory and maybe throw a little bit of pain on LA Knight as, oh, takes him right down into the corner, into the cover. Is the Megastar down and out? Is he done here tonight? And no. Beautiful kick out there by LA Knight. He's going to want to make sure he can stand strong as Chase U leader. Andre Chase off the top. Into the cover. No. Kick out at 1. We're going to have to go a commercial break. We'll be right back. Well, later tonight, as advertised, we will be getting story time with Adam Cole, baby. He has a lot to say after his big win last week inside the King of the Ring tournament after defeating Kevin Owens. What will he have to say to the WWE Universe? Who will he be going against? We're going to find all that out later tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the action is just continuing there, I want to remind you, up next after this one is going to be your main event. As, oh, beautiful takedown there by LA Knight. We are set to see King of the Ring action, the final round 1 match inside the King of the Ring, as it is going to be Roman Reigns going one-on-one with Claudio Castagnoli, a rivalry that's went on for a year's time, finally culminating inside the King of the Ring as, oh my God, LA Knight not playing any games with Andre Chase here tonight. One more time, throwing him right into the stairs there, as you see over the commercial break. Oh, again, one more time by LA Knight, 3 times throwing him into the 3 times throwing him in there, and it looks like he's going to take a count-out victory, and a count-out victory might be all that gives for LA Knight here tonight. Duke Hudson, Thea Howe, they are pissed off, but it's the hand that Andre Chase was dealt with. Well, I want to take nothing away from Andre Chase. He definitely gave LA Knight a run for his money, but LA Knight playing it smart here tonight, understanding next week he's going to be going against the best in the world, CM Punk, so he's got to make sure he stays. And, oh, man. Oh, man! Holy shit! It is the best in the world! CM Punk! Oh, this is gonna get serious. This is gonna get serious as serious comes, because business has just picked up. We're not gonna wait until tonight, later tonight, for King of the Ring. We're gonna let a little preview of the semifinals tonight, right now. Man, oh man, Punk is here. He has a look of seriousness and determination in his eyes, and he looks like he's ready to go after a megastar known as LA Knight. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very, very, very interesting. Punk is ready. Punk goes in the ring. Punk grabbed the microphone, and this crowd is on fire. So this is LA Knight, huh? You know, that's cute, because me and you've never stepped face to face before, Knight. I mean, quite frankly, me and you have never had a reason to step face to face. Me and you have never had a reason to cross paths before until now. Until our 2 destinies align, and it seems like that's going to be the case, because I won my match and you won your match, and the next stop for the both of us is the semifinals, the match before one of us decides who's booking that ticket to Puerto Rico. But I'm going to drop some knowledge on you real quick. Some people call it a pipe bomb, but I'm going to say it short and simple real quick. I've seen what you've done. I know how quick you are with the stick. I've been seeing what you've been doing with that Intercontinental Championship. But the thing that you have to understand is you're going against CM Punk. And you're not only going against CM Punk. You're going against a CM Punk who has absolutely nothing to lose. So if you think for a single solitary second that I'm going to lose to LA Knight, if you think for a second that I'm going to lose to a guy that has a championship around his waist, that has a championship that he can easily fall back off of, then you have me completely wrong. You see, Knight, I am not losing to you. I am not losing to anybody when it comes down to this tournament, whether it's Roman Reigns, Claudio Castagnoli, or Adam Cole, because the winner of next week is going to have to answer to the best in the world, the straight edge, the man who makes this company stand on its 2 feet, and his name is CM. Why don't you shut the hell up? You think we want to sit here and listen to you? I just sat here and just bust my ass in this match, and you think I want to sit here all sweaty, nasty, and listen to you? Listen, you made your point, but let me make mine. I am the megastar. Nah, I am the best in the world. If you want to run off of catchphrases, and I got one for you here. I got one for you that's real simple. And it's that LA Knight is moving to the top. And when he does, he is going to stand over the lifeless, flabby body of CM Punk, because this right here is the body of a champion, the body of a megastar. I've seen you, I've read your reports, I've seen what you've done all over the world, and from what everybody else is telling me, that you've been injury prone everywhere else but WrestlePlus. What do you think is going to be the case when you step into the ring with me in 3 weeks' time? Do you think that LA Knight's going to go easy on you? Do you think that the gravy train is going to stop because of CM Punk, because of what you have to prove? I am on a mission held off of greatness. I am destined to become the first double champion here in Universe Mode, and that is because my name is LA Knight. And it doesn't matter if you are with me or you are against me, but the bottom line is, Punk, that real recognizes real, and I sure as hell don't see nothing real standing before me. I see a fake man with fake goals and fake aspirations, and the same thing that happens to every man that doubts LA Knight will happen to you. You will get cooked up and you will get served on a silver platter, and I will give you the best match of your career. But take nothing away from CM Punk. You are the end-all be-all. You are the best in the world. But what does that make you next week when I beat you, huh? You see, it's funny how confident you are, Knight, because I've seen so many men like you come and go in this company. I've seen so many men come and go in other companies that have that same attitude that you have. Don't get me wrong. You're a megastar right now. But what are they going to think of you in another year? What are you going to be doing with that Intercontinental Championship that really makes it mean something in a year? You're wasting time right now. You're wasting time that I don't have. See, you have that I don't. You have time. You have time to fall and get up. I am at the end of my career. I am at a point where I am as hungry as I've ever been. And if I don't win this, then I have nothing. If you don't win this, then you go right back to Mondays, putting your championship on the line against whoever the hell you want to. But at the end of the day, even if you lose that title, you have time. And I'm not asking for pity. I'm not asking for you of all people to give me that time, but I am telling you, next week, I am going to use all of that time like it is my last time wrestling in this ring. Because when I go against you, I am going to give you my all. And you will see who the best in the world is. Well, these two men having a war of words. Usually you can tell who won the promo battle, but in this one, so much was said, and business shall get stood on next week as CM Punk is going to go one-on-one with LA Knight. And CM Punk having a lot of trash to talk as he walks up the ramp. Well, man, oh man, tonight is definitely one hell of a night when it comes down to professional wrestling. I definitely can't wait until next week. It's the start of our semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, as we will be seeing LA Knight go one-on-one with the best in the world himself, CM Punk. And the winner of this matchup will go against, well, the winner of tonight's and next week's matchup, as Adam Cole is already set to go to the semifinals. But we're waiting on who's going to meet him and fight him the week after. But to confuse you just a little less, well, basically, the winner of this one takes on Cole. And the biggest question that everybody has on their mind is who is going to win this one? It's Goliath versus Goliath. Two powerhouses, two supermen in their own right. It's Roman Reigns, Claudio Castagnoli, and it's later tonight. But coming up next. It's what everybody's been waiting for. It is story time with Adam Cole, baby. What will he have to say about Roman Reigns and Claudio Castagnoli? It can only be one man to walk away with the victory. Who will it be? Comment your comment down below. Hey, Cody, man, thank you for training with me today. I really appreciate it. Hey, boys, I hate to interrupt, but we have a message from the Shield. And I don't think you're gonna like this. What the hell, Rollins? I thought we were cool. What the hell's wrong with you? Who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby? What did I tell you last week? I was gonna walk away the winner of the round 1 matchup. I said that no matter how many championships that Kevin Owens has held in the past, it wasn't going to matter. And I also said that I was going to give him a spotlight that I think me, you, and everybody else can agree on based on the Raw ratings last week. We did a pretty damn good job at turning up in the main event. And now I move on to the next, and Kevin moves to the back of the line. You see how the timeline is correct? You see how everything that's getting put together is put together the right way? Now that was only chapter 1 of story time with Adam Cole, baby, because this is an entire book. A book of chapters, and this right here is my second book of Adam Cole becoming world's heavyweight champion, because in the past we have had books, successful books, as you've seen with my historic Intercontinental Championship reign, and now I move on to the future. I said it last week, and I said it this week. Whether it's Roman Reigns or Claudio Castagnoli, win, lose, or draw tonight, I am going to walk away winner next week. It doesn't matter if I face you. It just doesn't matter. Because quite truly, nobody is on the level of Adam Cole. So boys, you better fight your hearts out. But you better save a whole hell of a lot in the tank, because it is going to take a lot more than 100% to take down Adam Cole. I am at the best of my game, and I am not going anywhere. So you boys better fight, and you better fight hard. Well, all right, we got to see if we can make that one official for next week, as Tiffany Stratton looks to step up against Asuka. As you know, May 12th, that's the date that everybody's looking forward to. Unforgiven, San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're only there once a year, and it's coming up real soon. But I want to thank everybody for watching this video, as it is finally time for the main event. Roman Reigns, Claudio Castagnoli, one opportunity to go to the semifinals and face Adam Cole, which we've seen over the commercial break. Cole, he's not too happy with either one of these men, as he feels like this is a waste of a match in the long career of Adam Cole and the long story of story time with Adam Cole, baby. But as we move on to the main event, the guy looks to step up and finally looks to take a world championship for his own, as the tribal chief has been making changes, and he's been making them fast. First, it was getting rid of Solo Sikoa. Second, it was getting Jey Uso in line. And now he looks to go after that world championship, as we are looking to crown a WWE champion May 12th at Unforgiven. There have been so many names, former champions, former WWE champions. It has been all over the place, but we have yet to get a definitive victor, and that will be the case here tonight, as Roman Reigns, he is going to be going against a demon from his past, as one of the longest, one of the most historic wars in all of Universe Mode history, as last year it was Roman Reigns taking the charge of the Bloodline, feuding with the Shield, and 1 year later, inside the King of the Ring, with the implications that only matter when it comes down to a WWE Championship, these two men lock eyes once again. These two men look to meet each other in the ring, which is, very interesting, I may add, because the last time we seen Roman Reigns and Claudio Castagnoli inside the ring, it wasn't in this fashion. It wasn't for a title. It was on the lead up to one of the biggest events of the entire year. It's a part of the Big Four Survivor Series, War Games, and they faced each other off, two Goliaths going head to head in a steel cage match. And now we're looking for them to run it back. Listen, Roman's came and he's ready to hoop, and I can't wait to see what he has to offer for us here tonight as he's put on bangers with the likes of Bobby Lashley, with the likes of Jon Moxley, and with this man right here. Oh man, well listen, the crowd isn't as pleased to see from them as I probably am, but listen, a lot of people sleep on Claudio Castagnoli, which Claudio has been taking a bit of a leadership role when it comes down to the Shield. Out over the last couple of weeks, we see Seth Rollins open up Raw with a 20-minute banger with Will Ospreay, and you know, it was the respect at the end of that matchup right there that didn't sit too well with Claudio Castagnoli for the last year since he's been in the Shield. The Shield has been nothing but ruthlessness, aggressiveness. It has been nothing but hard hitting as hard hitting comes. And, you know, Rollins sort of switching it up, giving his opponent respect, doing something that the Shield hasn't ever done before. It rubbed Claudio the wrong way. And Claudio and Rollins, they're sort of beefing, but the brotherhood is as strong as ever, we can assure you. But we want to waste no time as it's finally time to get into this main event. Roman now getting popped up and dropped down. Beautiful suplex there by Claudio Castagnoli. And you know, again, winner of this match goes against Cole. Winner of that match goes to Unforgiven. This is all for the WWE Championship here tonight. This is all implications. You know, we need to figure out who is going to be that next step, that next superstar in line. There have been so many others in the past. Beautiful neckbreaker there by Roman Reigns. We have seen so many men all throughout this tournament. Kevin Owens, Adam Cole, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight. I mean, the names are off the charts. And every single one of those superstars, win, lose, or draw, they deliver. And that's something I got to say that, well, I don't see these two men having a problem with, as Roman Reigns now looks to follow up as Claudio bounces off of the ropes. Roman just sending Claudio Castagnoli inside out, and the big dog looks to go to the top rope. Not something that we usually see here in Universe Mode. Roman's usually the ground and pound kind of superstar, but he's looking to switch it up here in the King of the Ring, and off the ropes he goes. Connecting with a beautiful clothesline to Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli's going to have to pull himself together in this one, and I may have jinxed it as look at Castagnoli getting himself back in this one. The wise man Paul Heyman throwing a chair into the ring, looking to help Roman, and it seems like it did as Roman Reigns off of the distraction of Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli turning it around though. Boom, my God. Clothesline into the corner, then just throwing a back elbow. First cover in the matchup. Is this one going to be it here as Castagnoli looks to take him down? And no. Man, oh man, what a matchup we're seeing here tonight. And this is still in the early ons of this one here. And Roman, Claudio Castagnoli, you know, both men having a story here in Universe Mode when it comes down to Roman Reigns. He has been trying to go after that World Championship for such a long time. As Roman Reigns over the ropes, not playing any games. We're seeing an Air Samoan here tonight as Roman Reigns, again, it's very, very, very rare that Roman gets an opportunity for a world title. It's like he works his ass off to get there. He finally is almost at that brass ring. And every time there's always something or somebody to pull him from that brass. But as we see the career of Roman Reigns right now, he is the best that he has possibly been at. I'm not talking about just wrestling. I'm not talking about attitude-wise. I'm talking about when it comes to Roman's enemies, he may have them, but I wouldn't mess with Roman Reigns with a Jacob Fatu surrounding the corner as Roman looks to go for a clothesline here. Missed out there by Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli using the ropes to his advantage as he bounces Roman, ducking down under and dropping him down with a scoop power slam. Beautiful work by the Swiss Superman Claudio Castagnoli. And German suplex by Castagnoli. Wheeler Yuta looking on. As this one is, this is another lesson here by Wheeler Yuta as Yuta pulling double duty here tonight, but Roman Reigns has that guillotine locked in. Wait a minute, Claudio not even letting him do anything. Roman had that guillotine locked in for, I would say, 2.2. Now Claudio has Reigns up on his shoulders and drops him down there. You know, Castagnoli, the ring IQ of Castagnoli has been showing here tonight. He has definitely been doing what I would say we expected out of this one. Definitely didn't expect Roman to just drag his opponent all over the ring like he usually does. Castagnoli's a pretty big guy when it comes down to Roman Reigns. He's always been the guy to kind of be that evenly sized up guy when it comes to Roman. But the last time we've seen these two men in the ring together, it was Roman Reigns to walk out with the victory. That's got to weigh on the mind of Claudio Castagnoli with Wheeler Yuta losing last week, the Braun Breaker, with Seth Rollins losing last week to Will Ospreay. That's got to weigh on the mind of Claudio Castagnoli, especially with him stepping up as this leader of the Shield over the last couple of weeks. Castagnoli's going to want to win this one, not only for himself, but for the Shield, to prove a point to say the least. And look at this now with Claudio Castagnoli picking Reigns up and dropping him down. Man, that is not an easy man to pick up, but you see there as the wise man watching on as Castagnoli deadlift powerbomb there. Thought he would go for a cover with it, but thought twice about it as Claudio Castagnoli doing some damage, but it's Paul Heyman going to the ropes trying to distract the referee, but the referee's locked in on this matchup just like us, and you see the Superman pose by Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli, if anybody can beat the Tribal Chief here tonight, I gotta say, it could be Claudio Castagnoli. He's been one of the only men to really, oh wait a minute, evenly size up with Roman Reigns, and you see stature alone, these guys are pretty evenly welled up as Roman Reigns' desperation neckbreaker gets him. Beautifully done there by the Tribal Chief. Roman not playing any games here tonight with Claudio Castagnoli, understanding where he's at, understanding Castagnoli might have got a little too much offense in, and now Roman wants to turn this one around as he's just driving his head right into the mat. We talk about how rare these opportunities come for Roman Reigns. We talk about how these opportunities, when they do come, Roman's always says how he'll capitalize, and then he does it. Will tonight be the night? Well, I don't know. We're definitely going to have to find out as we are going to have to go on commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back right after this. When it comes to tag team wrestling, the landscape hasn't looked like this in quite a long time at Unforgiven for the Mayhem World Tag Team Championships. The Authors of Pain will be taking on the heart and soul of Friday Night's DIY. Catch up on all the action and how we got here by watching Mayhem only on WrestlePlus on Friday nights. It's not a night you want to miss when it comes down to the wrestling show. Well, we're back from commercial break, and you see Claudio Castagnoli still working away here on Roman Reigns as these two men having an answer for everything the other person throws at each other. It was Reigns controlling this one before the break. Castagnoli took over during it, and now Castagnoli looks to pin Roman. Quick kick out at 2, though, by Roman Reigns having a whole hell of a lot life left in the tank, and Claudio Castagnoli now looking for another deadlift powerbomb and gets him again. Sit out, it was perfectly placed in the ring, but Castagnoli didn't take that one, as now Castagnoli's just showing off at this point again. Second deadlift powerbomb in a row. Reigns doesn't know where he's at or what's going on, and you can't blame him, as this one right here is a battle of two Goliaths going at it, as Roman Reigns turning this one around here on Claudio Castagnoli. Looks to go over the ropes again, but have to think twice about it, as Roman Reigns and Claudio Castagnoli again pretty evenly well sized, as Castagnoli knew exactly what Roman was going to do. Into the cover now. Is this one going to be it? Roman to advance to the semifinals, and no. Castagnoli remembering what brought him to the fight, remembering what brought him to the dance here tonight in a sold-out crowd in Detroit, Michigan. As look at this now, Castagnoli looking to keep the fight alive for the Shield here tonight. You can argue that he might be the Shield's last hope. Beautifully done there, spinning back elbow by Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli now with a beautiful, taking Roman inside and out. A lariat heard around the world, and now Castagnoli just thinking to himself what to do next, and I think, oh man, I think Castagnoli wants to put Roman through the table. We might see the Tribal Chief go through an announce table here tonight, as Castagnoli didn't expect Roman to get back up to his feet that soon. And hey, I gotta say, it's hard to keep a guy like Roman Reigns down. And look at this now, as Roman and Castagnoli having an answer for everything they're throwing at each other, and now getting tangled up there as Castagnoli just throws Roman. Just tosses him to the other side of the ring. It wasn't more of a throw, more of a push, I would say, kind of just, telling Roman to get the hell off of him. And now meeting him on the other side of the ring as Paul Heyman trying to warn him. And oh, wait a minute, the referee got knocked out as well. Referee knocked out as well, and now you see Claudio Castagnoli taking complete advantage of this one here tonight. Going to the top rope, taking advantage of the no count out, and a splash by Castagnoli. I mean, hey, Superman's gotta fly, right? Castagnoli showing it here tonight, as look at this now. Oh man, I think Castagnoli wants to bring Roman right back to that announce table, as Roman might have some life left in this one, as Paul Heyman playing a very dangerous game, distracting Claudio Castagnoli, starting a bit of an argument with Claudio Castagnoli. That's not something I do there. Castagnoli and the Shield, they're ruthless. If you haven't seen that, then we'll go check out earlier tonight, because Yuta and Seth Rollins, they made a whole hell of a lot sure that the Shield were ruthless when it came down to Will Ospreay and Cody Rhodes. But you see Roman Reigns getting that same Shield treatment here tonight. Oh man, wait a minute. What is Claudio Castagnoli hooking both of the arms? Cross jacket powerbomb on the outside. my God. I mean, that outside structure, that is not like the ring. The ring, it hurts, but that's a little padded. That outside, that is all ground. And look at this now is, ooh. Claudio Castagnoli now has to keep up on the attack. It seems like whatever he's trying to go for when it comes down to that announce table isn't working out too well for him. But these guys are going to get the hell back in the ring for their own damn good. And oh, come on. Come on, not like this. We just got a draw for the first time ever in our King of the Ring tournament. And the entire crowd, they want the match to get restarted, but I don't know how that works. We haven't got a match here in the King of the Ring. We have not gotten a match like this that's ended in a draw. Well, I'm getting word now that Adam Pearce is making his way out here. Here tonight, he has some words for this one. Oh, hell no. I promised that each and every single one of these matches were going to end in a single capacity pinfall or submission. We are getting a clear-cut WWE champion. So referee, get in there and restart the match. Oh man, Adam Pearce, he said these men better get in here, get it together and restart. Oh man, the first 15 minutes, oh man, they gotta work even harder for this one. As Claudio Castagnoli wanted to go for that back elbow again, Roman said no, this time he caught him. This is going to be all desperation. For the first time in Universal Motor history, a match just got restarted in the King of the Ring. We have never seen a match end in a draw before when it comes down to this tournament. And Claudio Castagnoli and Roman Reigns showing you how much this tournament means, showing you how much hatred these two men have from each other from a year ago, showing that it's went absolutely nowhere. Here tonight in the main event of Raw as Roman Reigns scoops down Claudio, takes him down, now looking to work on the arm. It was Claudio that was looking to take advantage of this one. Claudio seemed to have a little bit more in the tank as in the closing ends of the first half of the matchup, it was Claudio that was kind of dominating against Roman Reigns. But Reigns, understanding the position that he's in, understanding that he's not going to get another opportunity like this. We said that before, but I guess we're going to have to repeat it. And look at this now. It's all Roman stomping down on the hand of Claudio Castagnoli, just taking the life out of him. Castagnoli hurt, begging Yuta for help, but Yuta saying, I can't. The referee's right there. Oh man, this is not good. And now Yuta finally helping Claudio Castagnoli. I can't even say finally. This is a one-on-one. There are supposed to be no managers here, but we gave an exception. And now look at this now. It's Claudio. Oh! Claudio takes out Roman's leg off of the distraction of Wheeler Yuta. Yuta might be the guy to help Claudio Castagnoli get that much closer to that championship as Yuta tosses Roman right back into the ring, tells Claudio, get in the ring, finish this in the ring, and you can't blame him. That's where they went wrong before, bringing it to the outside, as look at that. Claudio Castagnoli just dumping Roman Reigns right where he stands. The story that is being shown on display here tonight, the all-or-nothing mentality, look at that. Jackhammer powerbomb into the cover. Is this going to be it? No. Roman with that 2.999 because that one looked like it was all she wrote for Roman Reigns. Samoan drop by Roman. And it's going to be hard for Claudio to get up after that one, as we've seen many Samoan drops and the same outcome always happens to the person it's getting delivered to. You definitely stayed down for a longer period of time, and you see that gave Roman all the strength he needed. Roman's tapping into those ancestors here tonight, doing what he has to do for the head of the table. And look at this as Roman Reigns stomping down, knowing his place. This was the big question going into WrestleMania. The big question that Solo had for Roman coming into WrestleMania. It was all over everybody's, minds. Was Roman Reigns going to be able to beat Solo? And if he was, would he be able to truly solidify himself as head of the table, as all he's done is call himself that? But tonight shows that action must be shown, and action is exactly what Roman Reigns is showing as Claudio Castagnoli looking to survive. And look at this. It's nothing but strength by Castagnoli. Incredible Warriors press. As the referee trying to fix the turnbuckle that I'm pretty sure Will Ospreay messed up earlier tonight, has his back turned to this matchup. You're going to want to pay attention to this. you're definitely gonna want to pay attention to this one, as Roman Reigns and Claudio Castagnoli, these men are killing each other here tonight, taking every and anything out of each other. Big bulldog there. Claudio has Roman exactly where he needs him to be. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Castagnoli might be Roman here tonight as wait a minute, I think that's Paul Heyman distracting Claudio Castagnoli. I was wondering what was taking Castagnoli so long in this one, as Castagnoli still had Roman Reigns in his sights. Roman tried to take advantage, but not like this. Castagnoli just knocked Roman on one of those missing barricades that Paul Heyman took off for Castagnoli earlier tonight. Man, oh man, how Roman just put his own shoe in his mouth there. And look at this, as Roman goes for a couple of strikes, missed out the first couple of times. He's got to be seeing birds in this one. Oh man, as look at this now. Castagnoli with a big uppercut. The Swiss Superman is known for those uppercuts. Now once again, taking the head of the table and spinning him inside out with that clothesline. Off to the top and boom! Shoulder tackle by Castagnoli here tonight. Roman Reigns getting shown strength by the Swiss Superman here tonight. Listen, win, lose, or draw, I'm at the point where Castagnoli is the most put over he has ever been in Universe Mode history. This man is proving a point, not only to himself, but to the Shield here tonight, that the fight, the light in that small kennel is not going anywhere. The spark of the Shield did not go to mayhem with Moxley and Bryan. It is still here on Monday Night Raw. Look at this one as Castagnoli picks up Reigns. Reigns doesn't know where he's at or what's going on. Spinning back elbow there again. And oh man, Claudio. He's giving Roman too much time to breathe. You don't do that when you're in the ring with Roman Reigns. You do not give him that time to breathe and go, wait a minute, look at this. Once again, Wheeler Yuta coming to the aid of Claudio Castagnoli, looking out for his fellow Shield brethren, as look at this, has him up. Castagnoli might be lining him up for a brain buster. It's over. Into the cover. No. How the hell is he doing it? How the hell is Roman surviving here tonight? Because truth be told, that's what he's doing. And Claudio Castagnoli turn around. I don't think he knows what's next. Superman punch. Oh, it's over. Roman tapping into those ancestors, calling for it. Spear by Reigns! Into the cover! Roman does it! Roman is moving on to the semifinals, not only making history for himself, but defying the odds. As here's a little statistic for you: in last year's King of the Ring, it was Roman Reigns who was knocked out round one by Shinsuke Nakamura. Well, tonight, Roman Reigns has not only proved the haters wrong, as look at this. You see Claudio Castagnoli.
Happens, you know, we
Castagnoli walking up the Rollins.
After tonight, the Shield is done.
Oh, what the hell? Well, Castagnoli saying the Shield is done. Wait a minute, Roman needs to turn around, and that's Adam Cole. Cole getting him. Last shot. Adam Cole caught Roman Reigns lacking when he was least expecting it, with no bloodline in sight. And this is the one to look forward to in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be a match of all matches. You can argue the second versus the third pillar. It's Roman versus Adam Cole. Who is going to Unforgiven? It is taking place May 12th, ladies and gentlemen. If you have, make sure you hit that thumbs up button for more, and definitely subscribe for more content on the channel, because more content is definitely coming you guys' way, as this one was an absolute banger. And I will see you guys this Friday for Mayhem.